Mr. Oming here with some common mistakes that are made on a Google slide. When you are interacting with a Google slide, you can do some simple things. Most of the things we're going to be doing are interacting with text boxes. This is a text box over here, for example, where the name is. Now you can click on it and it'll give you a text box, and then you can double click to highlight a word or even triple click to highlight the whole thing. Then you can delete it and type what you want. And for this case, you'll have your name, for example. And in this case, we'd be done. But you might say, for example, anytime you might delete a box by accident. So say, happens all the time, they delete the entire box. And then there's nothing to type, no matter how many times you click on it. It's a real easy thing to fix. You can do it one of two ways. One, you can go over to the undo button. Okay? If you click undo, then the box comes right back to the last thing you did. Or if there is a problem and it can't undo, which sometimes it forgets, your friend is the insert menu. Go to insert and insert a text box. See how it changes to a little plus? You go over here and you just draw a new text box. And then you can start typing however you like. So those are two ways to fix it if you lose something that's already here. So it's real simple to be able to fix that. Okay? Now, and you can see I'm undoing it going all the way back. Okay? The other thing that's really big in here is going to be your zoom, because you can't see the entire slide. So to be able to see the entire slide, you have this magnifying glass here. And the problem is, if you click and make it yellow, it will zoom in. See? It changes to a little magnifying glass. But every time you click, it takes you closer and closer, and that makes it impossible to see. So you're going to want to turn that off. I do not recommend using that. Make sure it's just white, and then use this menu here, the drop down. And then you can fit it to the screen. It goes back the way it was. And you can even make it smaller by zooming out. And then you can work with the slide itself. Now when we're working on something in math like this, then you would want to drag over numbers, for example, in the exercise we'll be using these for. And you might even click on this, and you might even delete the one you need. We certainly can't have that. So what you'll want to do to clear something out is to simply draw around it and then delete it like that. Now, if we were to do that to this entire side, for example, that would be bad. So we'd want to go up here to our undo. Again, remember, undo is our friend. Click once, and everything comes back. Okay? So those are your zooms and your text boxes. All right? I think that we'll have a lot of fun working with our slides, but those are the basics.